Hello, I'm Chris Cummings, CEO of Petra Technologies, and we provide rock-solid IT every day. Today I'd like to let you know about remote access to the office. This tends to come in various flavors, so I'm going to cover the most that common we see. Remote desktop, or RDP, RDS, which stands for Remote Desktop Protocol, or Remote Desktop Server Services. And then there's VPN, and then there's desktop sharing apps like TeamViewer, Screen Connect, and LogMeIn. So usually this starts with a need. It's because we're working away from the office and we want or need some of these resources that are in the office. So the resources like the color cool printer that we can sort, staple, and do all the 3-hole punching for the upcoming meeting, or QuickBooks that's on the server, or another line of business application, or CRM that's installed on the server, are some of the reasons. Many companies still just take the built-in remote desktop and openly open it up to the internet. This is bad, not safe. Hackers will get in. So Petra prefers to validate the user with credentials using a VPN that connects to the firewall first. Now that creates a secure private tunnel from the remote computer to the firewall across the public internet. Then we use the remote desktop to tunnel through the session and get to the server or the computer on the inside of the network. So once inside, the virtual desktop might even have a 2-factor authentication for validating the remote user. This provides access to all the desktop resources, just like the user was in the office, but also using some of the best security practices. And it does not allow the network traffic from the remote computer to interact with the office network. So then there's these desktop sharing apps. These might be a cloud service that you have to log in and validate. And then they have sometimes paid accounts, free accounts, but the paid ones have best performance and some security. However, in those third-party applications, sometimes you're leaving your remote access solution credentials in the hands of a third-party provider. Sometimes one or all of these are needed for a specific application running on when the office is not compatible with the remote desktop services. So both of these remote solutions will use a computer in the office to do all the work, which is safely behind the company firewall, and all things for business, including email, web browsing, can be done this way with the computer inside the office. So sometimes you just need access to files within the office. Well, for that, we have a product called SkyFolder. So I talked about sharing documents with a couple months back, and I would encourage you to look that video up for more information about SkyFolder. But this is a great application for syncing files within the office and using cloud-only environments for your remote computer to see these other documents that you want to share with other users without the need of a VPN or a remote desktop. So it allows you to sync and take what you want with you and leave large amounts of data in the cloud until you need it. So those are a couple of ideas to do some remote office type remote access sharing. So until next time, find us on Facebook, YouTube, and on the web at Petra Tech IT. And if you have any questions or comments, please drop them into the comments section and we'll address them in a future video. Thanks.